One time, I got grounded by Tupac and sent to my room. Now, you may be wondering how something like that happens, especially because I was grown, but I wasn't really that grown. I was 19 years old when it happened. So, what had happened wasn't even my fault. Okay, well, I did it, but it wasn't my fault what I did when I did what I did. Here's what I did. So Tupac gave me and the other two girls that was his dancers on this two-city promo tour for All Eyes on Me some money so we could go get our hair and our nails done because these was his first two shows out of jail. He then told the promoter, take my girls to get their nails and their hair done and, make sure they get there and they get back safely. And the promoter did just that. But when he dropped us off at the nail and hair shop, he told us that the show started at a certain time. Needless to say, the time that he told us was not the time that the show actually started. So, of course, when he picked us up, he was rushing us because we were running late. Y'all, by the time we made it to the arena, all the opening acts had already went on, and Tupac and the Outlaws were literally at the end of their show. Pac hired us to do dance combinations to only the All Eyes on Me songs. And when we got there, he was literally entering in songs that he had did before he was signed to Death Row Records. So we could hear that. Man, y'all should have seen how fast we was running backstage to get to our little bitty dressing room, to get to our clothes. And y'all not gonna believe who kicks in the door. Nah, you knew. Suge MFing Knight. Woo, buddy. Mind you, I got one pants leg in, the other girl got one arm through her jacket. I'm in a bra from Victoria's Secret, and the other girl was sitting down in a seat, and man, he scared the hell out of us. This is what he said. What the MF is wrong with you itches? But put a B in front of it, and we was like, and he was like, y'all know, how dare y'all be late to his first show? I should slap the hell out of all of y'all. Matter of fact, get y'all asses on stage right the F now. And we took off running, half dressed. By the time we made it on stage, half dressed, Tupac had just started Dear Mama. And because that wasn't a song that we were supposed to be dancing to, oh my God. We ended up booty shaking and twerking, and I didn't have no shirt on, and the girl that had the dress on didn't have she was her G-string was showing, and we looked like fans that had like broke through security and just ran on stage and started just exposing ourselves and twerking to Dear Mama, y'all. And the audience booed us off stage. No cap. Pac kept rapping to the song, but the whole audience was like, boo, because who exposes themselves and booty twerks to Dear Mama? Me, us, me, nigga. So after getting booed off stage, we sitting backstage. Pa comes back and he's upset, but he want to know what happened. And after we tell him the story, he kind of calms down. He's no longer mad. And we're leaving the arena and he's in his limo and he tells me to come here and he reaches inside and I'm standing on the outside of the limo and he says, open your hand, and he gives me a handful of tree. They were on their way to the after parties and we thought we was gonna be able to go. And he says, oh, nah, y'all can't go with us. Mm-mm. You take this tree and you take your MFing ass right to your room. And that's how I got grounded and sent to my room by Tupac.